Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the 2025 BMW M340i. Now in this video we're going to be driving the new M340i to see what it's like and kind of, well, why wouldn't you pass up the opportunity to drive this fabulous car with that glorious engine up front? But before we do that, let's just remind ourselves of where the 340i sits in the model lineup. It sits in the middle of the 3 Series lineup. You've got your 320i, which is your base entry. Then you've got the M340i, the M Performance variant, this one, and then above that, the full-blown M3. This car, at time of filming, starts at just under £62,000. And well, I think it's one of the best looking cars that BMW currently makes. It's more of a classic design, I think, with these wraparound LED lights down here, with the almost upturned Corona ring, the honeycomb black grille here, which is much more horizontal than it is on quite a lot of other models. This particular car is finished in a brand new colour for this car, which is called Fire Red. And I mean, just look at it. It's pretty special. This particular car also has the full M Performance body kit on the outside with carbon fibre splitter down here, side skirts, and a rear diffuser. A couple of new things. We've got some new wheel options on this particular car, which are new for the slight facelift this car had not too long ago. And well, before we go and take it for a drive, let's just reacquaint ourselves with inside as well. Inside the car, it's recognisable BMW, just with a few tweaks for the new Shape 3 Series. So we've got this new flat bottom steering wheel here in front of me with the red dead ahead strip and the M stitching to denote that this is an M Performance car. We've also got the carbon fibre interior trim in this particular car, which is just lovely. We've also got a new design to the dashboard here. All of the air conditioning controls and so on are all gone. They're all now controlled via the big large touchscreen in the middle. This is also running Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Both are completely wireless too. These seats are fantastic, super comfortable and lovely. We've got a slightly different design to the air vents here and across the dashboard. But I'm not going to dwell on all that stuff too much because we have already featured the new 3 Series quite a few times on the channel if you want to see that video, But I'm not going to dwell on a load of the details in here because we have already looked at the new 3 Series in quite a bit of detail in some different videos. And if you want to see those, please use the link in the top of the screen. Now, I'm just going to go and take it for a drive because why not? So here we are in the driver's seat of the BMW M340i. And well, why did I want to get behind the wheel of this car again? Well, first things first, as I'm sure you know, it had a little bit of a mild update, an LCI 2 if you will, not that long ago. So we've got a few new bits, we've got a new steering wheel, we've got slightly different design to the interior and a few different wheel options and so on. A few new colours, which this car is one of them. This beautiful fire red paintwork just make this car look fantastic, and I have to mention, as I've already done so, how good this car looks with the fire red paint, with the M Performance body kit, the carbon fibre all over the place. This is, I think, one of the best looking 340i's I've ever seen. But really, I wanted to drive it because it's been such a long time since I've driven one of these cars, and I do think that it's just a perfect everyday car. So before I tell you what it's like to drive, let's talk about some of the stats. Up front, and this is the big thing with this car, it has that simply glorious 3-litre 6-cylinder petrol engine, producing in this car around 374 horsepower, put to the road via all 4 wheels, BMW's fantastic xDrive system, which means that 0 to 62 is dealt with in around 4.4 seconds. 4.4 seconds. Not so long ago when I was growing up, that wasn't a million miles off Lamborghini Gallardo or Ferrari F430 sort of performance. And now we get that in a pretty sedate everyday saloon or touring, depending on which one you go for. I think that is just absolutely bonkers. But what's it like to drive? Well, just like this, and everything in comfort and just dialed back, it's so lovely. It is so comfortable, so easy to drive. The suspension does a fantastic job of ironing out our really rather terrible roads. I'm actually testing it today on some really broken up B roads, and I mean, it's just handling everything with such ease, even on these bigger wheels. It is just, I think, a fabulous thing to drive every single day. The interior is fantastic. This car has the carbon fiber interior trim as well, and it's just lovely. This new steering wheel, the M stitching, the flat bottom, the dead ahead strip, I think it's just really special. But I think we should drop it into sport now and see what this masterpiece of an engine's like. So drop it. Oh, it's so fast. Oh, across the ground, the way that it just picks up its feet is mighty, mighty impressive. And the noise, I know it's not as wild as it used to be with these engines, but it's still so cool. The air gearbox is super responsive. There are some engineered in little burbles and pops on the upshift, which is just the way of the world now. We're in 2025, this is just the way that cars are, and they have to be to sound amazing. But it's hard to describe how good this engine is. It's silky smooth. It feels like it's being run on, I don't know, on butter rather than petrol. It's just a mountain of torque as well. When you drop it down a few gears, and you ride this invisible wave of torque as it pushes you up through the gearbox, as I say, lightning fast. It's just a phenomenal thing. And then when you're in sport as well, everything just tenses up and just gets ready, and the steering becomes so much more responsive. Gearbox is sharp, crisp, the throttle response is immediate, and it is a wonderful thing to drive. On roads like this, I think it's absolute perfection, really, if I'm completely honest. I don't think I'd change a single thing about this car. Other than for me, I'd have it as a touring. That's pretty much the only thing that I would change. It's just got that special feeling. You look out over the M wing mirrors, this M steering wheel, and then just the feeling of that engine underneath your right foot. The whole car just has a bit of a, I don't know, it's hard to describe. That engine just dominates the entire experience, and I think that's a great thing. That's the way it should be, in my opinion. That engine is just a masterpiece, and you just have to indulge in it and enjoy it, because, yeah, it's so special. It's such a beautiful thing to drive, and I do think, actually, I'm going to put my neck on the line here, I think it's the best engine that BMW makes. It really is. Drop it down. Let's just have one more blast. For me, I think this is right up there as one of the very best everyday cars that you can buy, whether it's a saloon or a touring. For me, I'd have the touring, but I just think it's absolutely fantastic. And if you want any more information on the new BMW M340i, or any BMW for that matter, please use the link in the description of this video to get in contact with your local Sytner BMW retailer. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel for plenty more content to come, and I will see you guys again very, very soon.